Hey, what's up guys? It is Marquita from AtHomeWithQuita. Thank you for joining me on another video. I appreciate you stopping by my channel today to catch another video. So today is going to be all about bullet journaling. I am really trying to get into bullet journaling. I'm super excited about it. You have no idea. I am not replacing my planner with a bullet journal, because if you watch my video today, you know that I am trying to scale back. So I just want to incorporate bullet journaling into my existing planning, if that makes sense. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to show you my haul of all of my bullet journal supplies that I picked up. So if you're new here on my channel, I do hope that you will consider subscribing and also liking this video. So without further ado, if you want to see my little mini haul of my bullet journal supplies, then make sure to stick around. All right, so this is all of the supplies that I picked up, some from Amazon, some from Happy Planner, some from different places. And so I definitely wanted to show it all to you today. And again, I am trying to get into bullet journaling. So any of you bullet journalers out there, make sure to leave me a comment below, give me some encouragement, tell me I can do it, tell me what resources you think I should look into, what channels are good to watch. I'm really in need of some bullet journaling support right now. So make sure to let me know, any tips or anything that you think I would benefit from. So I'm going to walk you through all of these supplies that I picked up, and this is probably over the course of a week, and then I did pick up Happy Notes about a week or two ago. So I'm going to walk you through all of this stuff and let you know exactly what I picked up and what I plan on doing with all this stuff. So I'm excited to show it all to you. So let's get started. All right, so as you can see, I did pick up a lot of pens. I have some notebooks there, and I have some other materials. So I'm gonna go through it in subjects. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with pens and utensils that are associated with pens, pencils, things like that. So the first thing I wanna show you, all of this stuff, well, I'll tell you what I got from what store when I show it to you. But again, we're gonna start with pens first. So the first pens I'm gonna show you, and what I did is I found a channel on YouTube. I think it's Amanda Rach Lee. She is phenomenal. Her bullet journal stuff, like I wanna be like her when I grow up. So I looked for one of her videos on her channel, and she talked about all of her bullet journal essentials. And all I did was just kind of pick up what she told me to pick up, or what she told us to pick up, right? And so that's what I'm gonna show you today. So the first thing, again, like I said, are pens. So these are all of the pens that I picked. Well, not all of the pens I picked up, but this is one set of the pens that I picked up, and these are the Unipen drawing pens, and they come in various sizes in terms of the tip. So as you can see, there's a 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.8, and 0.05. So they all have various thicknesses. So I'm going to do some pen tests today as well. And I'm going to show you exactly how they look on paper. And so let's start with these, the Uniball or the Unipen drawing pens. So let me grab my notebook here. And this is the Happy Planner Happy Notes. So this is what I'm going to be showing you all of the pen tests in. I have two of these. I'm going to get into these a little bit later in the video, but I need to be able to show you how the pen looks on paper. So I need to use a notebook, and this is the best thing to use because it is dot gridded, and that is what I need right now. I can't use a blank page because I'm just a rookie at all of this, and so I need the dot grid to help me out. So let's start with the 0.1. And I am just going to write test with all of the pens just to show you a test and the thickness. This is the 0.1. And so let's show you the thickness on this. I'm so excited to get into bullet journaling. So as you can see there, I'm going to zoom in a little bit more so I can kind of really let you see exactly how it looks. I like bullet journaling. You guys want to hear something about me? I really thought I was going to go to school for art. Now, I'm not the best. I don't profess to be the best at it. This is the 0.3. But I did think I was going to go to like an art institute or something because I always like drawing. So I think bullet journaling is going to satisfy that need, and it's going to really just kind of help me to be a little more creative as well. That's 0.5. I just think in my life, I love switching things up. And I love trying new things, and I'm always going to be that way. And so just hopefully you guys are here for the ride. So this, the next one's going to be 0.8. Oh, I like that one. It's a little more chunky. It's starting to get really chunky there. And that's 0.05. And I think this is probably a skinny, so that probably should go at the top here. Yeah, this is the skinniest of them all. So as you can see, it goes from light to dark. Love it. I love the 0.8. So that's the pen test of these uni pen drawing pens, and so far so good. Love them. I have to really figure out what to use which pen for, and I think as time goes along I'll be able to really discern that, and I'll really be able to figure out you know, in terms of writing headers, which pen is best, in terms of writing maybe lists, which pen is best, or you know, hand letter, which pen is best. Although I do have my Tombow pens, which I'll show you later, but I think these are great pens, and I think I really like these two here, which is the 08 and the 05. So I think between those two are really going to be awesome, but I'm sure I'll probably figure out more so which ones are going to work best for this whole bullet journaling thing as time goes along. So that's the first set of pens that I purchased. So we're going to go ahead and move into the next pens, and I am going to just show you one of these because this is all the same pen. They're the Uni-151 Signo pens in 0.38 millimeters. Again, all of this stuff I got off of Amanda Rach Lee's YouTube. So as you can see, these are all the same. So I'm going to pull one out and I will show you a pen test. These are gel pens, I believe. And so I probably should write underneath which one these are so you know. So these are the Uni pen. And so are these, I believe. No, these are the Uniball. Okay, so you'll know exactly what that is. And then these are the Uni Ball Signo. All right, so don't worry about my chicken scratch right now because that's the way it's going to be, because I'm trying to show you something. So again, I'm going to just show you a test really quick of how this writes. It's really a fine point pen, which is great because I think I'm going to need this a lot. And I'm really trying to improve my handwriting as well. It writes really smooth. I love this. And I was thinking maybe it would replace my the gel pen I currently use, which is the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen, but upon writing with it, I don't think I'm gonna switch it out because I just like the other one that I use. The Papermate, I just think flows a little bit better. Sometimes I do get frustrated with the Papermate pen because I feel like it leaves a little extra. It's right here actually. It just leaves a little extra when I'm trying to write. So let me just write this in. I don't know, sometimes if I'm writing slow, it'll leave like a little extra little bit of ink. But I love this pen, still my favorite. And I think that was because I was using the 0.7. This is the 0.5. I love the 0.5. So between these two pens, they're really, really similar. It's just this one is a lighter, or a it's a thinner line because it's 0.38 and this one is 0.5. So I think if I got this one in 0.5, it would probably be really similar to this one. But I like this pen. So that's why I got a whole package of them, because I felt like it was a good deal, one, and because I felt like I was gonna use them a lot in this whole bullet journaling thing. So that's the next set of pens that I purchased, the Uniball Signo. Again, all advice from Amanda Rach Lee. So next thing, our next pens, which I love. I tested these out today because I couldn't wait, guys. I know there's a lot of people who use these pens, so I said, let me just test them out. Love them. They're the Sakura, am I saying that right? Pigma, Micron, and Brush. So this comes with 6 pens, and one of them is a brush pen, which is awesome. So let me show you these. And I'm going to pull them all out, and I actually keep one, well, I just got them today, but I actually keep the one that I like most in my planner, which is awesome because I like it so much. So I'm going to start from right to left, and well, actually I'm going to start from left to right. So this is the 005, which is comparable to the 005 in this one, which isn't that one, of course. This is the 005. So it's probably comparable. I didn't test the differences, but let's see. Let me just write what it is. Pigma. I think these are more fragile as well. So yeah, so I have to be really delicate with these. So let's start from the top doing a test. This is the, again, 005. And then this one is 01. And I love the way they write. I love the way they write. They're just so smooth. And as you get to the thicker ink, I think it works really well for hand lettering. This is the 03. And then this one is 05. And it's starting to get really good. And then this one that I'm going to show you next is my fave so far. That is 08. Yeah, 08. And this one I love because I feel like hand lettering is so awesome with it. You know what I mean? And so I see myself using this a lot. So I have been keeping it in my planner today and I like it. And then it also comes with a brush pen, which is awesome, even though I haven't figured out how to use it yet. I mean, I know how to use it, but I'm not good with these types of brush lettering pens just yet. I'm better at doing faux hand lettering and just drawing in the lines. But yeah, as you can see, it's got a whole brush letter, which is a brush pen, which is really, really awesome. So that is the Pigma Micron and brush set. Love it, love it, love it. So again, I keep the 0.8, I believe, in my planner, and it has been working out so far today with just writing things. And so I think I'm gonna keep it in there and replace my Tombow with this one for now. You know, of course that can change later. So that is the next set of pens that I purchased. And then we go to the Tombow pens. Now these are one of my all-time faves. I did just purchase a new set because my other set I had in a different planner, and I like to keep various pens in my planner, and I don't want to have to search for that pen, so I like already having it there. So this set came with 3 different pens. This one has gray ink on one side, and if you watch my video with my pen collection, you already saw all this stuff. And then this side has black ink. I love this, even just for standard writing. So let me just write Tombow. I mean, of course you have to lighten up on your strokes and the way you're holding it, but I love it. And you can hand letter with this as well, even though again I'm not really good with, because I forget to lighten up on my upstrokes and darken up on my downstrokes. So that's why I love doing faux. And so you see what I'm saying? I just end up doing it all the same, which is not the way it's supposed to be. So I'll get the hang of it one day, but I love these pens. I used to keep this one in my planner up until today because again, I told you I'm going to be using the Pigma pens to draw in the lines on my hand lettering. But what I used to use is the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen. And again, I still love all these pens. I'm just trying new things out, and I would write out whatever I wanted to write, and then I would go behind it with this pen here. And I love this pen. So as you can see, that's black, and then this is blue. And I think these are firm. Oh, why am I writing text? Now I have to write text. It's supposed to be test. So I think this one might be firm. And I think because this is my second set of these that I purchased, and I purchased them in firm and soft. So I think that this black one here is soft. I'm trying to see how I could tell. But anyways, I like both of them. I like both of them. I think firm might be a little bit easier for a newbie, but I think both of them work. So that's the next set here. This right here was done with this pen. This was done with the, I thought it was blue, but it doesn't look blue to me now that I'm writing it out. It doesn't. I thought it was blue. And then this, I think blue is for firm now that I'm thinking about it. Yes, okay. That is black ink. This whole time I thought this was blue, and so I was avoiding this pen. Okay, so I think each set comes with a firm and a soft, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Could be wrong, because that is definitely not blue ink, and this is both of them are black ink. So anyways, I'm just learning, so bear with me. So that is the Tombow pens. Love these Tombow, and there's a specific name to them, so I'll link all of that in the description box below just in case you're interested. So the next pens I purchased were these 2 pens here. Amanda Rachley uses these as her correction pens, and these are Uniball Signa in white. So these are the same as these pens here, kind of. I guess they are, just in white. And so she uses these as correction pens. So you just go back through, you see that? How it's deleting what I just wrote. So if you have like a little corrections here and there, then you can go back in with this pen and it will delete the errors that you made. So that's what these are. All right, next thing that I purchased was, and this all came in a set, is this pencil here. And this came with this pencil as well as some more pencil refills and then an eraser. So I figured that I would need this for bullet journaling, of course, and Amanda Rach Lee suggested it, so I had to get it. So I pressed that down, and then of course that comes out, the pencil comes out, and then you press that to be able to make the pencil come out even further so that you can use it, and then when you're ready to put it back in, you press that button. So I know I'll need this eventually. I probably wouldn't use this every day, but if I want to sketch something out, then it's available to me. So that's the next thing. It came with all of this and an eraser as well. So that is that. So next thing are notebooks. So I'm going to show you all of the notebooks that I have. Again, this is one of them, which I was doing the test in. This is the notebook by the Happy Planner called the Happy Notes. So I have this one, and I also have this one. You guys have seen these before. So this paper looks different from this paper. So it's going to be nice to have a little change up from time to time. But the borders here are different on the inside. So super cute. So that's what I've got to do all of my bullet journaling in. And then what I have done within my planners is I have added some of this paper in there, so that way if I'm on the go and I feel like bullet journaling, I'll have it there available for me and I'll be able to bullet journal like on the fly. So that's what my plan is. And then I also have this dot grid notebook, which I purchased on Amazon, and this has really been helping me out as well, because as you can see, it's got the dot grid on the inside. Hopefully you guys can see that. And so if I want to take this on the fly, I can as well. But I think that, of course, an essential is having a notebook to bullet journal in, and that is what I have here. So between this notebook and these notebooks here, I think I will be just fine with starting out. And then maybe eventually I may want to dive into some other things, but I'm not changing my planning and all of that with bullet journaling. I love the Happy Planner so much, and I love the ability to be able to pop pages in and out, that I'm definitely not changing like my planning and which planners I use, which notebooks I use. I'm so happy they came out with these, because I'm not a big fan of the whole bound notebook thing, and so it's going to be very difficult for me to kind of grasp this whole concept here, because I'm just not a big fan of it. But I think it's going to be beneficial for me to have, because I need to be able to practice. And so that's the notebooks that I have here. And lastly, I have purchased the Hand Lettering 101 by Chock-full of Love. I have been wanting to purchase this for some time, but I just hadn't had time to purchase it. And then I saw it on Heather Kell's. She had the 201 or the 102. I'm not sure exactly how she words it. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and get it. I did attempt to order it before, now that I'm thinking about it. And for some reason, Amazon didn't deliver it. Something happened with that order, so I had to cancel it. So anyways, I thought it was due time that I ordered this book. Love this book. And so it has been really helping me with my hand lettering. And of course, hand lettering and bullet journaling go hand in hand. And so what I do with these while I'm practicing is I have these sheets here, which is trace paper, because I don't want to write in the book. I just want to use the trace paper and overlay that on top of the page that I'm learning on. And then what I do is I just remove it when I'm ready to start practicing again. And then I add a blank piece. So I just keep these in this notebook or in this book, so that way I have them on hand and I can practice whenever I'm ready. And that helps me to, you know, practice with my hand lettering. I also do practice on my iPad Pro, which you guys have seen a video on, and that has really helped me as well. But sometimes nothing beats just paper and pen. And so that's what I have here. And then I also love her style of writing. And so, you know, like I've said before, I do think that it's important to find someone's style that you like and that you want to stick with and kind of practice based on that person's style. And so I love her style. I love her style. And so that's what I have here. And so I'm hoping to learn a lot more and really practice a little bit more, so that way that will help me in my bullet journaling journey as well. And again, I'm just adding that to my planning right now. I am not starting a bujo or a bullet journal. I'm not doing that because that's just going to be too much. I just want to add some bullet journaling here and there, and maybe just do a couple of spreads with bullet journaling layouts, and then a couple of spreads with stickers, and just kind of variate my spreads. So that's all I want to do. And so I think it's a good hobby to pick up if you are artistic artistic and crafty person like I like to think that I am. And so that is what I'm doing. That is my haul. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I think these are all essentials according to Amanda Rach Lee. So if you're trying to get into bullet journaling, I think these are all good tools that you can start with to really learn. And then of course you're going to tweak it over time and really fine tune it and figure out what works for you. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Of course I will link everything below in terms of what I purchased today. So that way if you're trying to get into bullet journaling, or if you already are and you're a newbie like me, then you can kind of have a starting point, or you can just pick up some tools that may help you in your bullet journaling. So I hope you enjoyed this video and you will give me a big thumbs up and also consider subscribing to my channel. And that is all, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I hope that I will catch you guys on the next one.